So I had a choice between Altera, who is already on rate up and is getting a second rate up at the same goddamn time. Zanzong, who I know is getting buff. Bradamante, I don't know when her next rate up is. Sitonai and Scheherazade. I chose Sitonai today because she does not have buffs, and I feel this video is just not gonna take that long. Alter Ego, story locked. That's the other reason, because she's story locked. I wanted to talk about her. She doesn't get rate ups that often. And you can't really get spooked by her, so I figured it would make more sense to talk about her now before the others. Base attack, just above average. HP, just shy of 14k. Looks good here. MP charge looking good at 0.83, but it's because she has 2 hits on the arts. She has 4 hit on the quick, and then 3 hit plus her 5 hit extra. This is average. Low, but matched by this. Like, they always balance these three really based on this. And also just right here, she gets a little more MP when she gets hit, but I think that's normal for alter egos in general. Favorite ascension is this one because it is like the most Illya. It feels like the most Illya. This one's okay. If this one feels like way more of a fairy than actual Illya. First skill, invul for 1 turn. Party-wide damage cut, 3 attacks, 3 turns. It's fine as a defensive skill, but I think this damage cut is just a little too weak. Like, I feel like if it's 500, like, you might as well just, I don't know, make it 3 turns. I don't think 500 damage cut is that big of a deal. It's not Talok with like the 2k or 3k damage cut she gives. Like, that's significant. This is like nothing. But if they do buff it, it's just gonna be a defensive buff. And I mean, like, Sitonai she's not the weakest of the alter egos because she's an arts one. But this, yeah, she's definitely. Oh wait, no, she actually is. If you ignore Bizet, and you kind of have to, because like Bizet can kind of hit more than one time on her MP, like a lot more than one time. So yeah, technically Sitonai is the lowest hitting if she doesn't hit this. Otherwise it's Bunyan, but Bunyan also can ramp up. So if they buff this, it's probably going to be another defensive buff when she kind of does need offense. Maybe buff success chance up. I will take that. If you can guarantee this, then that is an offensive buff. I would not consider it defensive. Second skill, 3 turns, 30% arts, 1 instance of debuff immunity, 5 turn. At least it's on a lower cooldown. 80% chance to get 20% attack, 80% chance to get 10 stars per turn, 30% battery. So you're not leveling this to get these at higher values like other servants. You're leveling for activation chance, which again, that's why I'm saying this skill is probably the weakest in her kit. Let her have buff success chance, because they're not going to put it on the same skill. They're not going to give buff success chance on an RNG skill like this. They never do that. They always have it on a different skill, if they even have it. This skill, I would be shocked if they buff this skill over this one. I will be shocked. At least these have also have 2 separate activation chances. It does help. Shisho used to be like this, which is also why I think they would I want to say they would do it on this because they did it on the card buff for Shisho, but like Shisho's was 1 turn. This is 3 turns. Yeah. And they're on, unlike Ozzy, all these skills, okay, except this one, all of them are on the same cooldown. So I would hope they put it on this one. Otherwise, it will be a little awkward with cooldown reduction and all that to pop this first and then do it on the same turn. Like, you'll be wasting. Passive skills, magic resist 15%. Territory creation A, good. Makes up for the fact that this is a lower, it's not 50, but she basically has 40% at when the skill is up. Debuff success rate, goddess essence, so she has 37.5% debuff resistance. By servant doesn't mean anything yet. She has a 30% battery, so this is an option, but you're probably wanting extra attack since she's single target, not AoE. It really depends on you, because it's not like she has like it's not like she has a bad extra attack. She has a good one or an okay one. It's average, but her base stats are good. She doesn't have like 0.54. She has, her extra attack will actually refund stuff and will gen some stars at least. QAB, even better. MP, single target arts. If you're fighting a dragon, you reduce their gauge by 1. But everything else is like for everyone. Reduces defense 20%, reduces crit chance. She was always meant to be a boss fighting servant. You can bring her to fight casters, riders, and assassins, and she will do pretty well. There aren't that many single target arts. There aren't that many single target arts of a higher rarity for these classes. So let's go to assassin. Yeah, what's her comp? Li Shuen, who is one turn. Emi assassin, who yes, he does he can do good, but his refund is a little bit of an issue. It's not nearly as much of an issue with Sitonai. Shiki assassin, Chiyome, she can be it, but there's some bells and whistles you have to go through, and not everyone likes the curse memes. And then you have the lower rarity servants. So that's assassins. Casters, you have Charlotte, Queen Sheba. Oh yeah, this isn't even sorted by single target. Yeah, you have Charlotte, Queen Sheba, who is desperately needing buffs, and then you have Medea. Charlotte's not out on NA. Queen Sheba's story locked too, and Medea hits like a wet noodle. She hits AoE damage as a single target. And then for riders, target, you have more competition here. You have Nemo, you have Murasaki, Ryoma, Magikardo. Yeah. So for fighting assassins or riders specifically, you'd be getting more out of using Sitonai than if you were fighting a caster. She's better for that. Obviously there are other card types you can use, but you might not have them. If you're looking specifically for arts, you have Sitonai, and she can handle more than just one class. She's never going to be the best, but this on her OC as a art servant is very, very good. Spamming defense down and crit attack chance is going to keep you alive, and since she doesn't have class advantage, that's better for her. And again, now we can bring her to fight foreigners. There aren't many dragon foreigners though. it's these two. So this is where she's actually draining. This one is one you want to have drained. You do not want her ramping up. And then Bond CE is arts buff and MP damage. So, wait, what is this one? Is this a reference to Heracles? Yes, it is a reference to Heracles. The whole situation with Heracles. Yes. So this is talking about Illya and one of the aspects of Sitonai. So I think that's a good Bond CE. Art-wise, at least. Effect, it's okay. It's okay. So, should you summon for Sitonai? It really depends on your account, because I specifically brought up whether you had any of these servants. If you do, like especially Murasaki with her. Oh wait, no, that's JP. Murasaki does not have her buff right now. She doesn't have her Earth attribute. We'll get it though. But Murasaki kinda is a stronger. Like even with this, like Murasaki's damage should be close to what Sitonai's is right now, and Murasaki is also like heavy in the debuffs that she can sustain herself probably easier than Sitonai, and then she also gets class advantage if she's fighting casters. Mandracardo is free and can out damage Sitonai. And he can hit really hard, and he can sacrifice himself if he needs to. So he can just like start off with Mandracardo and then bring in someone else. When I first started playing the game, I did want Sitonai because she was single target alter ego, and I thought my account was lacking that. I got some good use from her at the start of the game, but as my account got way better, I used her less and less. That's pretty much the thing with all alter egos. The exception is like Melt and Domin for this time on NA. Like those two are like alter egos that like really don't care about their class. Like Melt just like ramps up, and then like she removes buffs on her MP. So I think that's never not gonna be a good thing. Even though she can't do damage, she's at least her face cards after are gonna like fucking hurt. So if you were to summon for any of the other servants on the Valentine's banner, I want to say you should be focusing more on the story locked, because they are harder to get. You cannot get spooked by them, so thus there is a little more incentive to summon for them. But, and I'm gonna keep bringing this up for both the White Day and Valentine's event, or White Day and Valentine's raid up servants, if they are permanent or free to play, I mean permanent or story locked, you can get them in the ticket. If you really want Sitonai and you don't want to waste courts that can go towards Boyan, Melusin, Morgan, Oberon, all of them, just wait until the ticket. Just wait until then. Don't use your courts up now if you're free to play. She is not that good that she requires your courts. All right, if I say that about Tomomo, I have to say that about everyone else. There's no way I'm gonna do Tomomo dirty like that. Not to my waifu. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, consider dropping a like or a sub. And if you're feeling really generous, give me some feedback on the video in the comment section. I am very much looking to improve in the coming months as the channel continues to grow. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.